Chip here, and this is a quick little tutorial for a super cheap gold farm that I created. Um, as you can see, pigmen are just going nuts. They are not aggroed toward me whatsoever, and it's super simple and super cheap to do with just netherrack. You can use whatever block you want to create the roof that's non-spawnable, so you don't get spawns up here like gas and enderman and whatever. And 2 turtle eggs. The way this works is they're the same as regular zombies in the overworld. Zombie pigmen want to crush those eggs, so yeah, they spawn in and instantly go for the eggs and fall to their death. For such a simple farm, you get a huge yield for it. In about an hour, you get roughly 1.5 double chests of gold nuggets. So a couple hours of AFKing and tons of gold. The downfall is because the player's not creating the aggro, you do not get the XP when they die. That would call for a different type of farm that's much bigger and where you have to actually attack the pigmen. But all you're looking for is the gold, because there are so many different XP farms that can be created. Super simple ones that are just fantastic farms. And all you want is just the gold. This is a very cheap, very easy to build way to do it. So let's zip over to another area and I'll show you how it's done. Okay, here's what you're gonna need. You're gonna need a couple of double chests of netherrack. Super simple to get. I mean, that's just the easiest thing to mine in the whole wide world. You will also need 34 stacks of, actually 34 and a half. So I've got 35 here stacks of wooden slabs, and I'm only using wooden slabs because, again, super cheap to get. Cut down some trees, or if you have a tree farm, hey, great. You'll need. I have 4 double chests and a stack of hoppers here. The hoppers are what the pigmen will land on. I use double chests just for the example. You're probably going to want to build a sorting system and a much bigger storage system. There are so many tutorials out on the internet for those. I'm not going to do it. 2 turtle eggs. That takes a little more work. Going out, finding a couple turtles, breed them. You have to have a silk touch pickaxe to break them and put them into your inventory. About 28 trapdoors. Again, while you're chopping down trees, you can make these, and roughly a stack of glass just to create your AFK area. You can create it however you want. You can create it smaller. I do a bigger one because I fly into it and it's just easier to land with more space. Anyway, let's get to building this thing. So, depending on where you are going to have your zombie pigmen die, or how far they're going to fall, I believe they need to fall 24 blocks. So I'm going to, I don't know, let's start here. Place that there. We're going to place our first hopper right there, and then just come out. Oh, I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because the thing is the zombie pigmen, when they're falling, will spread out. So you need to make sure you've got plenty of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then just, I don't know. You can make this platform as small or as big as you want. The center is going to be where that chest is. I would square this off. It's probably going to need more, but that's just the basic of what you'll need. So let's go up. Come on. You need to go. This is gonna. We'll say that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 15, 16, 17, 34. And just for safe measure, 1, 2, 3, 5. Go up a few more just to make sure they die when they fall, because you never know. The ones that won't die will be the baby zombies or zombie pigmen that are on chickens. There's nothing you can do about it. That's going to be like a very minimal loss. So right here, you figure this is going to be where your eggs are going to sit. They're going to sit right here. So let's go ahead and up. That one, it's got to be 2. Let's see. Need that opening right there. I've never done a tutorial before. This is my first one, so forgive my inability. Alright, let's get rid of these blocks. We don't need them anymore. Okay. That's going to be 2 blocks tall. And then that one there is going to be your next layer. You're only going to build 2 layers. And this one, the egg will actually sit here. So we put a turtle egg on that one. And down here, you can get in there. Well, alright. See, I'm already doing things wrong. Put trapdoors on all of these. So you got, from your bottom layer, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 glass blocks. And the reason we're using glass rather than netherrack is because you don't want anything to spawn on it. So let's just go ahead and get these. Doesn't matter which way they go. Alright, so now with the bottom layer, you're going to screw up like me and forget a whole side. Alright, with the bottom layer, you want the egg at foot level. And then let's go ahead and these on here. And what this is going to do is trick the zombie pigmen into thinking they can walk to the egg. Now with this one, you want to take out the top one, you want it at eye level. And then you can break out, not that one. You can break out that one. Yeah. You can break out the other four. All you need are the ones that the egg is actually sitting on. Now with this one here, and I guess I should have, hold on. There we go. We want, this is going to be your roof, your total roof right here. And you want it to be the bottom half of a block, so it's not spawnable. And then you fill them all in. In my testing, you go out, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. You go out 22 blocks. Let me grab a zombie. Pigman. There we go. Pigman spawn egg. At 22 blocks, when you get him, he's going to notice that egg and he's going to go for it. And fall to his death. But at 23 blocks, and sorry, he's naked. He won't even notice it. But give him a little shove in there. Come on, get to the next block. Get to the next block. There you go. This way. Don't make a liar out of me. He wasn't aggroed. There he goes. He noticed it. And he's going to go over there and jump to his death trying to get to that egg. Now, do that the 22 total blocks, which is this first one here, plus 21 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 20, 21, 22, 22, and then square it off. Okay, this is the full size of the spawning pad. I'm going to get this all filled in and show you what that looks like. I'll be right back. One mistake I made. This is the platform all done. Again, it's 22 out from there, but there's the mistake I made. I should have done the roof first. So, learn from my mistake. Do your roof with your non-spawnable block or half block. Do the first layer, because then you'll have the roof over it, and then do the second layer. And then you won't end up with spawns like these. Yeah. And I'm already, you know, and you'll notice in your build when you're doing it that as you're building, you'll get your spawns will already be starting. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the roof on, put this next layer on, and then I'll get back with you and show you where to put that spawning or the AFK platform. See you in a second. And done. Okay. Remember, the basics are you got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 layers here. You got your non-spawnable roof, and during the time lapse, I'm sure you've seen why. Gas respawning, magma cubes respawning, and Enderman respawning. And now it should just be pigmen that spawn. And during that time lapse, let's see how I did on. Not terrible. Again, you know, your killing floor, you know, maybe doesn't have to be this far out. Wear it off a little better. It can be whatever you want. I noticed down there one of them missed. So we'll just fix this up. And again, like I say, the mistake I made in the tutorial was that I didn't do the roof first. I didn't do the You're supposed to do it from the top down, not the bottom up. Otherwise, you're going to be fighting mobs all the time. Look at this. I'm already, you know, already going. So now, let's take and go down about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now let's say 10. Just for fun. And then 1. Get rid of those blocks. Come out maybe 2 more. So this would be, let me get the corners here. There's a corner. There's another corner. And then just bring them together. There's your square. And then maybe just come out a couple more blocks. All the way around. Whoa. Fall off. You see how that zombie got stuck there? That way, the reason you're coming out a little bit farther is to prevent that. And just them out, just a couple. Do that all the way around. Would I come out 1, 2, 3? Let me do this real quick. Okay. Now, you'll be able to just sit here and watch it rain. I might be too close to my actual farm. And our spawn rates have gone up. See, a little bit of testing on your part to get the perfect spot to sit, and things should go good. But this is how you build the platform. Although it is a lot of items you need to build it, it's cheap to get. Mining the netherrack, chopping down the trees, and getting yourself a couple of spawn eggs. If you have a hard time with getting not spawn eggs but turtle eggs, if you have a hard time with getting turtle eggs, this will also work with villagers. But in the case of villagers, you would have to put fence around them. You would have to transport them to the nether, and then you would have to make a hole in the nether floor or nether ceiling big enough to get him through, or you could actually just build another portal up here and get him through. Either way, anything that'll aggro a zombie in the overworld will aggro a zombie pigman in the nether. Turtle eggs are the easiest to obtain and to bring with you. There are tons of tutorials on how to get up to the nether ceiling. Just do a quick Google search, and I'm sure you'll find one with for your version of Minecraft. Same thing with the sorting system. Just do a quick Google search. There's a wonderful sorting system that everyone uses. Yeah. So, with that being said, you'll be able to watch it rain just like I am here. Again, this is my regular farm. And it's obviously done a little bit different. It's done a little more expensive with the glass, having to come up with the glass to create your roof, to cover your sides. The sides aren't needed. I just did it because and yeah, I just sit here and watch it rain all day. It's raining men. It's raining zombie pigmen. That being said, thank you for hanging out for my very first tutorial. Hopefully it helped. Remember, do a little experimentation on where to set up your AFK point. There's one of them zombie pigman chickens now. And this farm is super cheap if you don't need the XP and all you want is the gold. This is not an end game farm. This is far from an end game farm. It's easy enough to get a hold of ender pearls, dig your way up into the nether ceiling, which can be how you're getting your netherrack while you're digging your way up. Find the highest point in the ceiling, another pearl through, set up another portal so you can get back to the overworld, and you're good to go. So that being said, I'm Chip. Thanks for watching my very first tutorial. I apologize for how stuttery I am and how unprepared I was. Hope you enjoyed. Talk to you later. Bye.